Hello and welcome to Matt Loves Eurovision. It's my Eurovision 2025 Top 37 countdown, number 18, Spain, Melody, ESA DIVA.
Una diva valiente, poderosa, su vida es un jardín lleno de espinas y rosas.
Please do click on the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and like, share and comment below. So hot on the heels of my second Big Five automatic qualifier at number 19, we immediately have another at number 18, and that is Spain. Now, as well as being one of the Big Five, Spain have the second longest unbroken run of appearances at the contest, second only to the UK, and that stretches back to their debut in 1961. Like their fellow Big Five countries, Germany and the UK though, recent years have been more challenging for Spain in terms of results. And aside from the third place they got in 2022, they've finished bottom five 6 times in the last 10 years. So can well-established pop star Melody push them up the table this year? Now I think Melody, whose full name is Melodia Reyes Gutierrez, could be one of the most experienced and commercially successful of this year's artists. She first became a singing star all the way back when she was 11 years old with a big summer hit back in 2001. That was a hit in Spain and other countries, Latin American countries as well. And then she had several more singles in the next couple of years, plus also some albums as well. Since then, she's had sort of less, not as much commercial chart success as that first period, but she's continued to be active in the music industry, as well as making TV appearances as well on various shows. Now, she participated in the Spanish national selection for Eurovision in 2009, but in the final, which she reached, she tied for first place, but instead of winning, Soraya with Las Noches es para mí won because that had scored higher in the televote. No repeat of that heartache this year, as Melody won the public vote and also she came third with the jury vote in the national final. And so 16 years on from that disappointment that she had, she now gets to be the Spanish representative at Eurovision. ESA DIVA is a classic Spanish up-tempo bop. It's co-written by Melody herself, along with one other writer. Now, the original version of this song, which of course was the one that was presented and won the national final, now its producers were the Eurovision winning trio of Joy Deb, Peter Bostrom and Thomas Gison. I'm sure some of you are familiar with at least one or two of those names. Now, they've had huge amounts of success in the past and lots of they've entered many Eurovision songs, but also perhaps why the production felt somewhat familiar but maybe a bit dated as well. Now, Melody put the song through a revamp, and that revamp basically involved a completely new set of producers on it. Now, I think the general feeling is that has been a relative success as revamps go, but more on that a little bit later. Now, there's no doubt that this is an enjoyable bop. Melody really throws herself into this 100%. There is choreography aplenty, key changes, outfit reveals, big notes, you name it, it's in the mix. My particular favourite, I think, is the forceful rolling of the R when she's singing Rosas in the chorus. Now, this has been described, as I mentioned before, as dated. And when you're thinking about something, whether something is nostalgic, or is it just a bit of or influenced by the past, or is it actually dated? I do feel this possibly falls into that latter category, even with that new production, that new producer team, which just made it feel perhaps a slightly different type of dated, or moved it forward perhaps a few years, but not necessarily right up to the present day. Now, that doesn't mean the song is bad, or that a song is bad and we can't enjoy it. It's just a bit of a throwback, that's all. Now, Spanish Euro fans love this, of course, and I know many non-Spanish Eurovision fans love this sort of entry as well. Now, the fans on the Scoreboard app have this up pretty high in the top 15, but to be honest, this is exactly the sort of entry that the Scoreboard app demographics love. They love a kind of a diva, they love a female up-tempo bop. This isn't in the frame to win the contest. I don't think that should come as any surprise at all. And the betting odds, if you have a very quick look at the betting odds, that just merely confirms that. So the Spanish fans have sent a song that they love, or they really wanted to go to Eurovision 2 years in a row now. And then I do wonder whether will this get a similar result to Nebulosa did last year, very much beloved by Spanish fans and by many in the community, in the Eurovision community. Now Zora, which is Nebulosa's song, that song had, I think, probably more heart and meaning, while ESA DIVA, I think, will have a more professional performance and a more powerful vocal. Will that be rewarded with more jury points than Nebulosa got last year? And will it affect the televote? Will it get any better, the televote be any better? Because while Nebulosa was much loved, they didn't get a huge amount of televote points. In the end, perhaps that doesn't matter, as we basically begin another great diva dance bop, and we can enjoy both this year and for many years to come on our Eurovision night dance floors. And of course, you can read this on my website as well, www.mattloveseurovision.com. But let me know what you think of the song, how you think it will do, and you'll join me again soon on the Eurovision Countdown. Take care.